guys, what's going on? It's Tim number one, owner of, I forget what our channel is called, but here with Tim number two and a couple of other people. So yeah, this is gonna be great.
You don't
It's gonna be
understand.
great.
You don't understand how
I'm dying.
we had to retake this.
Does anyone have torches?
Can I dig up some of this wheat so that I can get some food?
He told us to shut up for 10 seconds, and then we're just like, does anyone have torches? And all that.
And
There's
now,
like-
Like,
tons of
I'm
torches.
dying. Does anyone have torches? Oh, this already was paid.
Gabby has so much torches in her chest.
and today's topic
yeah, I have
is
torches.
nothing.
Yeah, tons of torches.
Hey,
I didn't take
listen.
any.
Nothing because we're
Listen,
awesome.
this is my farm. This is my farm. I'm
Hey,
in
no,
control.
I asked, can I have some wheat so that I can make
have some weed?
bread? I said wheat. I'm not a
Oh,
drug
I think it's
addict.
That's all the weed I have.
weed.
That's all the weed I have.
Okay, thank you.
I do not condone drugs. Actually, yes, I do. Not.
Yes, I do. Alright.
You
Guys,
sound like you're 6. You're way too young to have drugs.
guys, I need to.
Bull crap. I'm
I'm gonna make bread.
freaking 13, man.
Actually, my friend once knew this guy who was this kid who was like in 4th grade, and he was a drug he had drugs in school.
Wow.
Alright.
Imagine.
Okay then.
I was about to say he was a drug dealer.
That's terrible.
Gabby, come here.
How do you make bread? I know that sounds really stupid, but I completely forgot.
It does sound
It's
really
Three
It's
across.
3 weed in a row.
stupid. 3 weed in the row. Weed. Yes, we said weed.
Yes, we've said
Yes,
weed. We've said weed on YouTube. We're officially the best.
We're famous.
We're famous.
Totally.
We're
Does
famous
anyone
on
have
Skype.
any stuff? Does anyone have
Oh,
Bitword?
God. Hey,
Does anyone have
Gabby,
it?
do you like your horse?
All right, I'm officially claiming it. Green and awesome. Get off of Minecraft and focus on this. The other three of you, just do whatever you want. But
I
green.
know, I need Bitword really fast.
Wait, what?
Green.
He told us we can do whatever we want.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my
Green
God.
and
We have
Tim.
the
No.
Get off of Minecraft and stay focused on this. The other three of you can do whatever you want. You're backup. Okay? But you
Let's
two
destroy Tim.
No, wait.
you two are comedy of this, okay? You need to stay focused here.
Let's destroy Tim's house.
Oh,
I'll stay
wait,
focused.
as long as you guys
Wait,
say something, I'm gonna say something else.
Let's destroy Tim's
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I know,
Hey, does
right?
anybody have
Everything's
another lead for
Completely
me?
different,
Oh my
because
goodness.
that's how I am.
I can lead you to the lead.
Yes.
That was terrible, and you should feel terrible.
Just
I
no.
have- I have a lead in my
No,
chest,
no.
by the way.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna make
think.
stables.
Should.
Horsey, stop moving.
So today's topic is we don't have a topic because we're all brainless and we couldn't come up with one. So let's talk
topic
about.
is-
Not brainless. I have a brain. I have a little.
Well, you didn't contribute to any topic, so you have no say in this.
Oh, okay then. I don't. You neither.
You're a little mean. A little mean there.
That was a little mean.
Yeah, that's a little mean to a girl.
you didn't contribute to coming up with
Yeah.
a topic, so you can't say.
Ooh, can I contribute, like, right now?
Sure, go ahead.
Cocaine! Cocaine!
Sniff that stuff.
Talk about tacos.
What? Pet. Let's
Sniff
talk
it.
about pet.
What? Why? What?
Let's
Do
talk
any
about.
okay? I think I have a topic. Do any of you have weird stories that happens to you during school or during life in general? Just crazy
Oh.
stuff.
I have a really weird story. What was it?
Of course.
Ah,
I have a really weird story. What was it?
oh man, I can't remember.
One time I was playing Minecraft.
It's my mind. It just went
What
to my mind.
time was playing Minecraft?
Once upon
Okay.
a time.
That's so funny. When is that so funny?
Well,
It came to my mind and I can't remember.
Gabby, it's an inside joke.
Great.
But no one got that.
Guess what else? Hey, guess
Guess
what
what else is an
else?
inside joke?
Well, guess what
Once
else?
I had
is
friends. What? Are
Don't
you
tell me
kidding me?
none of
Too
you
cool
have
for-
anything weird happen to you in your lives.
My
Oh, I
whole life.
have, but I
Ray,
just forgot
stop.
about them.
Stop it, Ray.
My
He told
life.
us we
My
could
life.
do whatever we want.
Stop, Ray, or
Oh,
I'm gonna
this
destroy
time.
your house.
Alright, so this one time during art, we were talking, and like people were like, and then we were talking about like food, and I was like, I swallowed coins whenever whenever I was little, and they just looked at me and I said, and I was just like, art.
I ate tinfoil once.
I
I-
ate 10.1.
What I did.
The only one.
I
So,
ate cat food
so what we did
and
is
dog
we
food.
went to the candy store and they had a bunch of little like chocolate balls, but they were wrapped in tinfoils that looked like the earth.
Yeah.
But me and my 3-4 year old mind thinking that was painted chocolate onto the chocolate balls itself. I just took the tinfoil wrapped candy, put it in my mouth, and swallowed it whole.
Okay, this one
There
time.
we
Okay, I have a really
I
weird.
wouldn't be able to swallow it whole.
Well, I
Alright,
did.
this one.
And then I watched my mom peel off the tinfoil off of it. I'm like, I just ate tinfoil.
Oh no. No.
That's
Alright,
funny.
so this one time, I used to have these rock candies, and whenever I ran out of them, somebody was collecting rocks in our class, and I thought they would be the rock candy. So I
Oh,
took one,
God.
Oh
ate
no.
it, and I tooth.
Oh.
That
And it
must
tasted
suck.
terrible. Let's just say that. It tasted
Yeah,
terrible.
I had dirt and rocks in my mouth before, so
It's pretty cool.
Oh,
During PE
back
the
when
other day.
Alright, so this one time, back whenever we used to live in these apartments,
How many weird stories do you have?
I know,
Okay.
right?
It's
I have a ton of weird ones, so yeah. But
it's
this
green.
one
What
time,
do you expect?
so
True.
exactly. Anyway, so my brother Kane, he was like there was this one girl, I can't remember her name, but I think I can
Girlfriend.
sort of remember what she looked like. So they both went up on this tree, and I think they sat there, and I was like 5 or something. I don't know. I was really young, and me and my friend, we were making these mud pies, and then we just hear them singing, Kane and whatever her name was, sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Yeah.
Oh, then comes marriage, then comes a baby in a baby carriage, and then they start singing like
Oh,
the
that's
end
not
parts, like
That's
the
not
baby.
all. That's not all. The baby drinking alcohol.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
that.
no.
I know the whole story. I know the whole song. So.
Yeah, and that was like back whenever that was cool and all. So
Anybody else want to help me make my
Oh, back-
greenhouse? My
back-
overhood for my garden?
I actually had something really cool happen to me in PE the other day.
because he was 12.
What?
I had a once in a lifetime experience. I jumped from the
I would-
floor and made a slam dunk into a basketball hoop. I know for a fact that's never gonna happen again, but I just paused myself and felt the moment. Like, I swear, time paused for me just so I could feel the moment of me about to make a slam dunk.
Oh wait,
That's
this one time.
Gabby.
Okay, so I broke my arm, by jumping on the bed. I think I was wrestling with my dad on the bed because I was like or something.
No more monkeys jumping on the bed. I've got to talk to
Two.
what you said.
I was 2, and like I broke my arm on the bed, and I'm just like screaming. And then once I get to the hospital, I'm just like jumping up and down on the bed with my arm waving everywhere, like there's nothing in it, like it's just waving through the air. And then my mom was like throwing up in a bag, and then the doctor comes in and like shoots something at me, and then I just fall asleep.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. One time I was at my old babysitter's house whenever I was like really little, and I was on the monkey, or I was on this little thing that like swung back and forth, and you had to hold on with your hands, and I was telling somebody to push me push me faster and higher, and then he did, and then I was let go, and I screamed, and then I landed on my arm, and I was perfectly fine, but it turns out it was broken.
Oh well then.
Oh, I didn't even cry. I just felt
Okay,
right in the
Here's
swing.
a weird story that happened here. Here's another story that happened this year. Okay, so there's these 2 high schoolers I hang out with. They're Mason and Darius. Anyways, I hang out with them, and Mason and Darius, they like had all these people. They had like Destiny, Destiny, Marky, and Malachi, I think.
They had all
Yeah,
these
Destiny,
friends.
Marky, Malachi, and me. We were all on like the thing, and Marky flew off. I am not kidding. He like flew off and hit the wall.
What thing were y'all on?
We were like on this thing that goes round and round, and like someone pushes you round and round, and it just
Oh,
goes
one of
around.
those things? Yeah, I can't believe
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
has
knowing
They
this
have
game.
one of those at part.
I
Playground?
am not. So Marky's like this really short sixth grader, and he just flew off. I am not kidding. He flew.
It's just
Just like
the leaf fucking fly, just
Oh,
like in the
I had
background.
something like that happen to me before. So I was at this party. It was like my going away party or something. We're going to another town, whatever. And I was on one of it was called merry-go-round. That's what it's called. So I was
Does
on
anyone
it.
skates?
Yeah, so I was on it with a bunch of other like little fifth graders. I was only in sixth grade at this time. So I was on it. It's just spinning around. It's being spun by 12th grade muscular football player high schoolers. They're spinning around. All of a sudden, someone bumps it. I fall off, but I don't just fully fall off. My foot hooks onto one of the bars, so I'm constantly being dragged along with the wheel around and around in the dirt. I stand up, and this is after eating like buckets of ice
You know how
cream
to
and
make 'em.
pizza. I stand up and I just vomit everywhere.
Oh.
Oh well then.
That sounds so funny but horrible.
Yeah.
One time, me and my brother were
Hey,
riding
what are you doing
on a
in my
golf
room?
cart,
I
and
need food.
I was trying to see if I could find a fence gate.
me and my brother were
Also,
okay.
I'll make
Yes,
you
we're
one.
listening.
Okay, as soon as I stop. One time, me and my brother were riding on a golf cart, and he was riding on the back, and he one of my friends, there was a girl driving the golf cart, and she's not really my friend, but she was at our church, and then like we were riding the golf cart back in the woods, and then Seth, he was riding on the back, and then one of my friends, he stepped on the brake and kind of just like barely, and it kind of jerked it, and it jerked, and then Seth fell off the back, kind of fell off the back, but he was still hanging on, and his knee was scraping the ground, and we were going like as fast as the golf cart could go. And then, and like, I didn't even notice till he was like, stop, stop. And then I was like, stop. And then like, she's
Oh, for
like
frick's
slamming on her
sake!
brakes.
Stop the dang car!
I know, and she was just still going, and like nothing was ever happening. And I was just like, stop the freaking car. And then like she put it, she's like, okay. And
He's
then
just like dragging his knee, just like they see me
and
rolling.
he's screaming, and then like
I
whenever
hate it.
and then whenever we actually get stopped, he has like a huge burn mark on like from his knee, top of his knee to like
I need food.
I don't know where,
Oh
but
man!
like it was
After
really
that, I
really
have
big,
another weird story.
and it was
Alright,
like
I have
you're gonna have
leaking
another
and
weird
bleeding,
story.
and it was just
Crafter.
disgusting.
Crafter, do you have food I may have?
No, I'm starving.
All right, so this
That's
one
too
time,
hard.
I think it was last summer. Yeah, it was actually last summer, and
Hey, stop it!
I was in Florida. I was in Florida.
Oh, that's
And,
the weirdest state in the country. You should see what happens in Florida.
I know, and I got injured a lot in Florida. Anyways,
Ooh, melons.
Imagine
No,
that.
stop it! Those are
but
my
so
melons.
I made some friends and I had like this BMX bike,
Stay away,
and
man.
it's gone now, but I had this BMX bike,
But I'm
and
thirsty. But I'm
and we
thirsty.
were like, so
Oh, no.
someone
Push
got
sugar
on like the
cane.
back pegs,
Really
someone
thirsty.
got on the back pegs, and then somebody like sat on the handlebars, and somebody drove the bike. So I drove the bike, and we just like flip front, and and I just like fall face flat on the ground, and we just laugh about it afterwards. I think I had a scratch on my face, and one of the girls had a skinned knee, but it was really funny.
Why is the farm
Oh,
like...
that reminds me. Me
What is the
and
farm?
my dad, we were living in Nevada. We bought like 3 go-karts.
Okay.
They were kind of broken down go-karts though, so
Yeah.
me and
Why
him
is the
together
farm like right in
using
front of
us.
us?
Talking.
I don't know. Why is it right in front of your house?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe
Okay, so
Hey Crafter, can you make another fence gate?
get off
Nobody's
of Minecraft,
focused.
you two.
Sorry, I'm
Jeez.
trying to finish my house. So.
Okay, so me and my dad we were fixing up the go-karts to make them brand spanking new so they can go actually fast. My dad's friend was off on a vacation for the weekend. He parks his motorcycle in our garage, or no, we were working in his garage because he has this big garage. He owned like a plane or something. But yeah, so he has his motorcycle in his garage. I see the motorcycle. I decide to get on the motorcycle. Right
Oh, God.
next, yeah, right next to the motorcycle is this big old like two-ton trailer or whatever.
Oh,
my
goodness.
finger gets caught in between a motorcycle handle and the trailer.
Oh,
Just-
goodness.
and yeah, my finger gets caught in there. I rip it out, and unknowingly I rip off my fingernail as well. And so I took my hand in like a fist, trying not to see the blood. I tell myself calmly, I'm not bleeding. I'm not bleeding. My dad just blatantly says, "Yes, you are." I open my hand and start screaming. If he had not told me that I was bleeding, I probably would have been a lot calmer and a lot finer. But no, he decided to make me scream, where the entire neighborhood woke up, all to come see me with my little bloody fingernailless finger.
Ow.
What?
Oh, that
Actually,
reminds me.
we didn't
Oh,
realize
that
I
reminds
lost.
me.
Okay, so here's the best part. I didn't realize I lost my fingernail until we went to the third doctor we had to go to. So my finger was swelling really bad. We still didn't realize my fingernail was missing. My mom was about to poke a hole, like take a burning hot needle and poke it through my fingernail. That way the swelling would go down. But then she's like, "No, okay, I have a bad feeling about this." She takes me to one doctor and say, "Oh, we don't do that here." They send us to another doctor and they say, "Oh, we don't do that here." So they send us to a third doctor 5 hours after the first doctor. We get there, we get the x-rays, and he says, "There's no fingernail there." So, what is that? That's 7
Not
hours.
notice that.
Yeah, but the best part about it is my mom's about to poke a burning hot needle into my finger, thinking there's a fingernail there, but there wouldn't have been. If she had done that, my finger probably would have exploded, full of blood.
Ew.
Best part, the best part about this is that's my only bone injury I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah, that's how lucky I've been.
I have one
Are
bone
you
injury.
serious?
I haven't had a bone injury at all.
Okay, let's see. I've
Y'all are
broken my
lucky.
collarbone, my
I broke
arm,
one
and my
bone.
ankle.
And your
I
what?
broke-
I've broken my collarbone, my arm, and my ankle.
You know what? I
broke
haven't had a bone issue. I've had more of a muscle issue. I
And I've
pull my
fractured- I've
muscles
fractured a lot of
at
bones
least
in my
twice a
body,
month.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
I haven't had a bone injury, but I've
That's nothing like
have
the-
to go. I've once had to go to the ER.
Well, I've had that done
I've
a
had
lot
to
of
go
times.
to the ER so many times. They were about to call the social services on my mom.
Oh my.
That's not funny.
It's very funny.
And
It's hilarious.
funny in ways.
It's actually how I got hurt. That they had to go. That she had to go to the ER. That's what's funny.
Oh my! I'm
I've
about
had
to
so
starve.
many bone injuries that you can't even freaking imagine. Look, I've like sprung both of my ankles like 5 times
No, my mom says
because
I'm the
I'm
clumsiest
super
child she's ever
clumsy
had.
and like
No,
What
I'll
the
just
heck?
jump and then I'll
Holy
just
crap.
fall on my ankle
What
and my
is-
ankle will turn sideways and I'm just
Ray,
Ray,
go
what did you
screaming.
do to my front yard?
Ray,
You literally killed my house. Literally
What?
killed it.
Ray!
Yeah.
Someone get me food now. I am literally
I have some food.
dying.
You want some melons? You want some melons? You want some
It's
melons?
really gonna help.
They're gonna help. Don't worry.
Seriously, Ray.
I'm getting complaints in and there. Shut up.
All right, now we need something else to talk about.
Are you kidding me, Ray?
But like I've broken my finger,
Oh, wait,
I've broken like all of my fingers, I've broken my wrist, and I've broken my arm, and I've broken
Right.
I
my.
want to tell you guys about my first car crash.
It has to be right in front of
Have
me.
you been in a car crash?
I've been in
Okay.
2 car
Just
crashes,
move-
and they both
move
could
your
have ended my
door.
life.
You can barely
I've never been
Move
in
your
any
freaking
accident.
door. I'm tired of your
I
talking
almost
about
was.
about to
You could have ended my
freaking
life.
shoot you.
Actually, no, that's not true. We haven't been in the accident, but we witnessed an accident happen. So we were on our way to I think it was the Grand Huli Dam or whatever, somewhere down in Arizona. And we go over there. We're driving behind a couple of cars. We see in front of us an RV flip upside down and just start
Oh,
rolling
God.
across a bridge.
Oh God.
It's like, We don't know
Been to
how.
Arizona
We
before?
couldn't see how it happened. But that was
You kidding?
intense.
You've been to Arizona.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
I didn't know
Don't
you at
say
the
it.
time.
Don't say it, Crafter.
I didn't know you.
Oh, you guys should have met.
You
Yeah,
could
No,
have.
we could have met.
Wait,
No,
we could've met.
what city do you live in?
Phoenix.
Oh, that's right. That's where I
Phoenix?
visited. That's where my
What?
where my dad's biological
That
dad
is
was
so.
where we when found him.
Wait, Captain. What year
So
was it?
my first car crash.
2009 and 10 ish.
Wait, 9 and 10. I just moved to Phoenix.
You know, to come to think of it, I did see a U-Haul truck. Imagine that's yours.
Yeah, I know, right?
That'd be incredible.
That is
So-
awesome.
I'm gonna tell you about both of my car crashes. Okay, so the first one I was about like 7, maybe. Yeah, I think I was 7.
I don't want to
So,
crazy stuff.
Back then you didn't have friends. We're driving,
listening.
and
Anybody want to?
and he gets a little. And there was like an ambulance right behind us, and I was like asleep in the back, and
Asleep.
the seatbelt was extremely loose, and I was just asleep in the back, and then he gets a little too close to the edge, and there's like an ambulance right behind us, and the car flips over. It flips over, and once it's, and then I fly out the back window.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I fly out the back window.
That sounds wonderful.
Sounds like
Yeah, it is. Whenever I
says
woke up, I
grand
was in
anymore?
the middle of a field.
Me?
Whenever I woke up, I was in the middle of
I'm
a
just
field.
kidding.
And like,
Wait. Repeat that one more time, Green.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
I was in the middle, and whenever I woke up, I was in the middle of a field, and I'm just like walking over. And my mom, she's like, she was trying to get out through the sunroof, but like the car, I think it was on her legs or something. Anyway, so people like there was a whole line of cars just stopped on the other end,
Not even
and then
crap about the people inside. Just, just
and,
like,
I actually never saw her friend during that. I think they might have gotten him first, but anyways, so I'm just like, I'm like completely out of it. Like, you know, I just woke up and I'm just like, what's happening? And then all of a sudden I walk out and my mom trips me. She literally trips me. She like reaches her hand out and trips me over. And then I'm just like, ugh. And then that's whenever they like, you know, pick me up and put me into that thing and put me into the ambulance. And like, I was just completely out of it. I was just like, ugh. So.
You know, the other day I had a possible concussion almost happen to me.
But that car crash
I have
could have been
that all the
like,
time.
if I wasn't asleep.
You get
I had that all the time.
concussions all the time. No big deal.
All right. Now then,
No, I almost get
What-
concussions all the time because I almost always fall on my
Oh
face
yeah.
and my
What
head.
what I did was I was in wrestling practice
awesome.
or whatever, and my friend, he's pretty muscular, 204 pounds or whatever. He grabs my arm and he flips me over and he just flies me onto my back, and then he falls on top of me, right onto my head.
well, that's real smart.
It's wrestling. What can you say?
Yeah, that's why I'm so glad that we don't have that.
That's why I'm glad Seth doesn't work
Oh my
out.
goodness.
You should work out
I
though.
work out.
I do work out.
Actually, he's not that bad looking for a kid who spends his days
I
on a
am.
computer playing Minecraft.
I'm actually
look
not that
bad.
bad looking for a girl who spends her days on the computer.
I have only seen your face.
not
I've
bad.
never seen your
I
entire
do.
body.
I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
I'm really bad.
Face, whatever.
I'm really bad.
I am too.
I'm not.
People say I'm not, but I am.
I'm a mixture between a
No, you're
computer
not.
sitter and a book
That-
reader geek and an athletic person. Like I'm a
I
mixture
know.
between
I
all
hate
three.
math. I hate books.
Okay, I'm a
Right.
mixture between
Right?
computer, book, and yeah, that's it.
I'm a
I hate
mixture
books. I
between-
hate reading.
I
I
hate
hate
books. I hate reading.
I will
hate it,
either be
hate it,
playing
I hate
games
it.
or
Yeah,
reading
I'm
a book.
I'm a computer nerd.
and I
I
hate.
am like a Star Wars, DC, and Marvel universe geek, and then I'm also very athletic.
Yes.
I like.
I'm not very athletic.
Anyway, so
I'm
on
not-
my
I am. I am.
I wouldn't
my
call
like,
myself athletic, but I will go. I love
I would never
PEs.
be athletic
I would
ever.
not call myself athletic, but I would call myself
I feel
athletic.
Yeah, like that.
No, not kidding. I can't even run for 5
Wow.
minutes.
You kidding me?
I know,
can
right?
actually run for 5 minutes. I
I'm
can do
not
that.
kidding. I cannot run
know
for
what?
5 minutes.
I've run around. I've ran a whole mile.
How do you
in about
how do you
5
survive
I
PE?
can't.
I can run
I
2
know, right?
miles.
I don't know.
Country, everybody.
I can't run for 5
So
minutes.
far I've
either.
done
Wait,
But
what?
I hate basketball and I
so
hate
far I've
football,
done
so.
football and wrestling, and now I'm on to basketball, and then after basketball I do track.
You can run for 5 minutes.
I'm basketball. I'm in
Anyways,
basketball.
does bowling count
Yes,
as a
it
sport?
does. You use your
Bowling.
arm.
That does.
Oh yes, I actually do a sport. I said do. Anyways, so
Doo-doo.
I'm actually in bowling club, and it's like a few Mondays, I think.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You Mondays.
So, okay, so on my
You-
second car crash,
Here we go.
so my second car crash,
Where's the
it just happened recently. Actually, I was coming back from Florida, and we were in Georgia, I think, not that far away from my pap's house, actually. Because my pap lives in Ocala. Yeah, my pap lives in Ocala. Anyways, so we were in Georgia. We were almost out of Georgia, actually, and so he's like, all right. So there's a bunch of traffic on the way that he usually goes. So he decides to take a shortcut,
There's a horse
and
dance.
and the road's completely empty. Like seriously, we're like the only cars. And then this one truck, this red truck, comes out of nowhere. And I was asleep during this. Anyway, so this red truck comes out of nowhere and runs the stop sign and completely like T-bones us. It's just like
Wow.
hits the side of our car, and we just go straight into a ditch.
Wow.
Oh,
And
I've been in
whenever
a
I
car
woke
crash.
up, the glass was breaking. Whenever I woke up, the glass was breaking, and my feet were up on the dash. And that's also how the ankle injury happened. Anyways, my feet were up on the were up on the dash, and the dash is completely destroyed. And I'm just like holding my foot, and I'm just like, my ankle. And it took them a while to get us out, actually. And my pop's just casually walking
Oh
around
my
the car
goodness.
while I can't even walk. Yes,
I was in a car crash with
around the
a cop.
car while I can't even walk.
You were in a car crash with a cop?
No,
The
my
cop-
cat.
No, I was in a car crash with a cop.
Oh, well, that's nice.
We were turning to go to Walmart,
That's
and
nice.
like I was with my uncle's girlfriend, and like she was taking us to Walmart because she was bored and she was just gonna go spend some money on us, and so
That's nice.
yeah, she does that all the time. And she's really awesome. But anyways, and like we were turning on the road to go to Walmart, and then like out of like the cop turns the sirens on, and he said he didn't see us. But and he tried to and like we were okay, it was her truck, and then his car was like a little bit behind the front of her car. The front of her truck. So how could he not see us? So he turns the sirens on, and he turns, and I'm sitting in the front seat, and he like freaking sideswipes our truck, like right in the front. And I'm just like, I just start freaking out. Like I wasn't freaking out, but I was totally stunned. And like she slams on her brakes, and I'm just like,
Oh, it's a she
and like I
now.
freeze, and I
So we can
Oh,
call
it's a
her.
sheep now.
So we can call her.
What? No.
I don't even
That
understand
doesn't
what
make
you're saying.
any sense.
Another fence gate.
No, cause she called the cop at it.
Oh.
Oh
And
no,
then-
the cop
I'll be
was
back.
dude.
Anyways, but for both of those car crashes, I was asleep. And
Well,
then they
like,
had what happened after.
Oh.
like
I barely
whenever he
sleep.
sideswiped our car, I was like, and like I didn't breathe for like 10 seconds, and I was just sitting there, and my face
Well, I didn't
was
do for 20
wide.
seconds.
I was just sitting up in the front
I
seat,
have,
like
like, a
stiff
whole
as I could be,
story.
and my eyes were wide
I have a
open.
whole
And he pulls over, and he's like, "Is everybody okay?" And then he starts writing a report.
Oh, I've got a
For
story
what?
for you guys.
So like a car crash, like, and I'm just like,
Okay, can I say my horror story real
Sure.
quick?
yeah.
It's gonna be a really quick one. Okay, so I was at Silver Springs, and then there's like this fat lady in the pool.
Oh my gosh.
I was underwater and she steps on me.
Oh wow.
She steps on me and presses me against the ground, and I can't breathe for like 20 seconds until she gets off. And I'm just like, whenever I get back above water.
Who?
There was this fat lady who stepped on me.
On
Oh my
purpose?
God.
She stepped on my back. It's like she wasn't even watching where she was going, and she just stepped on my back.
Just like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
I was already there for like 15 seconds.
Just be like,
And then she just
kidding, lol.
steps on my back.
Nice.
And it's just like,
Nice horse saw for White and Oblivion, I think. Snow White.
I'm not kidding.
Well, I've got an interesting story. So I watched my
almost
dad
died.
commit suicide 3 times, and I ran him over with a fire truck twice.
Oh my God.
What?
All right. So here's how this happens. So he's an EMT, so he goes on medical calls. He also works he's a volunteer with the fire department, where he can go in. Well, not the fire department, with EMT training. So he goes in as like the dummy, and they put scenes on him, like say his arm got chopped off. They would make it look like his arm actually got chopped off, and then EMT trainees would come in and do whatever they would do in a real emergency like that. So in the one I went to, he shot himself in the head with a suicide. So I got to see him all get maked up, or have makeup put on and blood or whatever, and it actually looked real and horrific. I walked in and it actually jumped me because I forgot what he looked like. I'm like, oh. And then the other time was I gotta be part of the movement. I gotta be a suspect, or no, a bystander. I gotta run my dad over with a fire truck. Not really,
Oh,
but I
God.
mean it looked like it. I gotta tell the trainee, the EMTs in training what happened and what I did was I was on my way to a party, but my dad for some reason was under my truck. So, and I don't know what I did to him. He's knocked out. But now I'm on my way to a party about me running over my dad with a truck. So I gotta run. He's 40 years old, and he's male. He's married, 3 kids. I gotta go. See ya. Like, something stupid like that or something. It was really horrific, though. Not gonna lie.
Almost been fun.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna go to an average
Yeah,
party,
yeah,
but
yeah.
now I'm gonna go to a party about my dad being dead. So I'll see you guys later.
That's funny.
oh wait, then I thought you were actually leaving.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
Oh, no,
What?
no.
Why are you leaving?
No,
What?
it's only midnight.
How do you make a bookshelf?
You take you take 6 pieces of
3
wood.
books. 3
Yeah,
books
3
in the
books in
middle.
the middle, 3 on the top, 3 on the left.
Oh, when he said so, yeah, bye. I didn't think he was leaving. I didn't even understand what y'all were saying, and then I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
makes sense now.
You guys like my house?
No, I
I
hate
can't
it.
see your house.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna go inside.
something is blocking it. A little something.
Tim, you haven't told us anything about your
Blame it on
strange
me
life.
now.
I've been, like,
I don't
silent
have
one.
anything in my strange life except for me.
Oh my
I
gosh,
am
I've got a
strange.
story.
Strange.
I've got a story.
I'm
I
just
have
like
a
over
story.
here, trying all these stunts
Yeah.
and shit.
Okay.
Aaron,
One time,
you
my
good?
brother Seth, he came in here and I was playing Minecraft.
Yeah, and I did what?
Yeah.
What?
What's up, dude?
No, my brother.
I'm just kidding.
And he was like, and he came in here, and I was in the middle of a Skywars game, and I was about to win, and I had my finger on the shift button, like my pinky finger on the shift button, and I was placing blocks, trying to get up to another island,
I remember that.
and my brother pulls my pinky off of the shift button, and I fall, and
I remember
then. I don't think I was in Skype yet, but I've ran out of the room. Like, he runs from me. He tries to shut the bathroom door on me, and somehow, like, he's pretty big and he's really, really strong. And somehow he puts all of his weight on the door. Somehow I open the door, and like I shove it open, and then I like
It's that
with all my force push him into the
you had
bathroom.
that.
I mean, into the bathtub. And like he's sitting in the bathtub, and he has and he has his hands over his face, and like he's crying because he was really hurt, and I was like, because I didn't even realize what I had done until like 5 minutes.
You had
Yeah, like
5
and
minutes
I was like really scared that I had really hurt him, and I ran up front and I was like, Mom, I kind of accidentally pushed Seth into the bathtub.
you had
And she was like, "You did what?" And I was like, "I accidentally pushed Seth into the bathtub." And I was like, my grandpa was like,
You see,
"How
that's
do you accidentally push somebody into the bathtub?" And I'm like,
see, that is something
I
I would
don't
not
know, I
have
just did.
expected.
And but I was really scared, and I thought I had really
you had
hurt
that thing that like mother bears or mothers in general do have when their baby or when their kids are in danger or whatever. I forget what it's called, but they have like 10 times the strength of men or whatever, and they get really mad and really defensive. That's what you
Oh,
had.
yeah.
Girls have strength. Girls
Yeah.
have strength when they
Yeah.
need it.
Like if your kid like okay,
It can
so I
work.
have one for this. So I was 2 years old. I was in a canoe with my mom. The canoe tips over and I'm sinking. My mom is on the top of the canoe and somehow she reaches longer than her arm's length and grabs me and lifts me up. I was a heavy kid at that time, but somehow she's able to lift me up from longer than her arm's length from on top of the canoe and just pull me out of the water.
At least,
That was pretty cool.
at least
Actually.
he got. At least.
Just like her arm just like grew
Yeah, she like
another
becomes
5.
plastic woman.
She's like-
Her arm can go or elastic girl.
You mean,
Elastic girl. She can
yeah,
pull-
well,
At least.
it's just like,
But seriously, like he was
If anybody has
pushing,
any sugar cane, I need it.
he was pushing all of his weight up against the door, and I just like I used my my fingers and my hands, and I was just like, and like I pushed the door open, and because he was about to shut it, and I pushed the door open, and then I pushed him in the bathtub, and I was like, what did I do?
Yeah, your Minecraft character is obviously your representation. Yeah, that word of a baby.
does anyone have
What?
a fence gate?
What?
Does anyone have a fence gate?
I'll make you one.
Alright, because I only need one more.
It's kind of funny how we were talking about Minecraft when we were supposed to not be on Minecraft.
I don't care about the top 3 people in Skype, but I mean Green and Tim, you're not supposed to be. You are the main comedy. I mean, you could be, I guess, but just don't like point out that you're playing it.
Hey, does anybody got any? What's it called?
I'm actually.
I need leather or whatever.
I'm the only one who hasn't pointed out that I'm playing.
I'm playing Dota
Alright,
too. Somehow I'm playing this game on a very, very tiny screen, and it's possible though.
I can always say I'm playing Minecraft on my
You
phone.
could. Except that game is
I have
really
it.
boring. Or on the phone, it's not
Yeah,
so
Yes, it
bad.
is.
But I
It
mean,
is.
if you're like,
It gets boring
yeah,
after a
you
while.
can use it when you're in the middle of nowhere with no Wi-Fi in sight. But I mean, if you use it and you're within Wi-Fi range, or if you have a computer nearby, it's not useful at all.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they have mobs in it, or spawn mobs in it now.
Yeah, they used to like just be
Yeah.
placing stuff. Like they only had
Yeah.
creative.
Wait, so y'all trying to stay up all night?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
It's what an all-nighter is
Oh my gosh.
called, right?
Yes, I know that.
5 more hours to go.
Oh my goodness.
don't
I
think I'm gonna
have.
make it.
I've
I can make it because I took like a 5-hour nap today, and I was screaming.
Does
anybody have,
I have 7 hours to go.
Me and we have a couple hours to go.
A couple.
If I fall asleep before I open my presents, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh yeah, my
Oh.
schedule.
Hopefully they don't open them for me, and I'll just open them when everybody's gone, and I'll get sick.
Oh,
I open like half
I think
of my
this happened over the
presents
summer.
on New Year's Eve, and then like half of them on
I
Christmas, because like I have 2 different Christmases.
remember.
All right, so this happened at my mom's wedding. What was it? Oh yeah. There was like a tornado that happened at my mom's
Oh.
wedding.
Really?
A tornado happened at my mom's wedding, and it was near us too.
Wow. What
about
is
wedding
that in
ruins.
the background? Jeez.
Like right before they could cut the cake. That's what
Like
you
that noise that like.
Whatever.
It's
I
a
remember.
fan.
I remember. I
Fans.
stayed
It's a
up
fan.
like all night on a Christmas Eve once just to prove that
I need
Santa was not
feather.
real.
We don't have any.
Oh, one time I was like five, like 4 or 5, and me and my brother we were like I had this Barbie and like it was like a video Barbie, and like I was like I set it up and like I turned the camera on like right before we went to sleep, and then like whenever I woke up I went in there to check it and it was gone. And like I was like, where did it go? And then mom was like, oh, I turned it off. Was I not supposed to? And I was like, no, I was trying to prove that Santa was real. And then but like I still believe in Santa Claus and stuff. I still believed in Santa Claus and stuff. And like,
Oh,
and
my mom said she had several Christmas miracles happen to her. Okay, so the first one
Good.
was whenever my brother was first born, and
Wow.
I think she was about 20 or
Quite
something.
a miracle.
Anyway, whenever my brother was first born, her oldest brother, my oldest brother, her first child. Anyways, so it was his first. It was not his first Christmas, but it was the Christmas that she was broke and she was crying, like crying. So she went over to our Uncle Donnie's, and he cut down a small tree that she could put in the house and all. And she was crying because Joey didn't have any Christmas presents. And then in the middle of the road, there's like this black and white thing in the middle of the road. And she stops her car and gets out, and it's a cat. And they named it Christmas Carol.
Nice. I actually had some. I had
Awesome.
something.
And it was like,
I had
that
something
was,
similar. Like
and that was like before Christmas Eve. All right, so I told her I didn't believe in Santa, and then she's telling all these Christmas miracles. She actually only told me 2, but whatever. Anyways, and the second one, it was the second one actually sort of made me believe in Santa a little bit more. She says it's not really like this guy in a big red suit. That's just who the figure is. She said it's like the ghost of Saint Nicholas or something like that. The angel of Saint Nicholas. Yeah, the angel of Saint Nicholas.
how do you prove the reindeer
Anyways,
then? Huh?
Guys,
The reindeer is just for kids.
yeah, they randomly put
Actually,
that in
I
there
had a
just for
science
kids.
test that at the bottom of the science test there was like extra credit. Name all the original 8 reindeer, and this is what I put for all the reindeer. I put Rudolph, Prancer, Daffy, Frosty, Jumper,
Santa.
Lumper.
You just named them
Yeah,
all
I know.
wrong.
I just named random like Christmas names.
I mean, you only named 2 right.
I named
Yeah, I think there was only 2 that
I
you named.
named Skipper. I named one Skipper. Like
There was Rudolph.
no Rudolph.
Prancer.
Rudolph is not one of the original.
Dancer.
Oh, it's not one of the originals.
No, it's
yeah,
one of the original
that's true.
tiny 8. Like I can look it up for you right now. Well, no,
Prancer,
there's
Dixon,
Prancer.
Dancer.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Prancer, Dixon, Dancer.
Donner.
listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Santa place torches in your house.
Man, what's the second
Actually,
one?
whatever.
Or-
It doesn't really matter. But I actually had something similar like that happen. Me, my family at the beginning, I was like 2 or something like that. We were not broke, but we were poor. We were kind of going on the incline. My dad didn't really have a well-paying job at the time. So we were going broke. I didn't have any diapers to change into. We barely had any food or whatever. But my mom hears a knock on the door. She goes to answer it. There's nothing there. She looks down and there's like a $200 Safeway gift card there. Like she still does not know who could have
That's a miracle.
possibly given it to her, but it was there.
It's God.
Okay, so for my mom's second Christmas miracle. Okay, so for my mom's second Christmas miracle, she was 18, I think. Yeah, she was 18, and she was driving, and she was going to go on this bridge that she usually went to, and it was frosted over that day, and she didn't know that. And then there was this van in front of her that, went on that bridge. And she said she felt something urging her to go to her friend's house instead of going on that bridge. So that's what she did. She turned around and went to her friend's house. And then they read in the newspaper the next day that a family of 5, the car in front of her, drowned.
Wow.
that sort of made me believe in like the angel of Saint Nicholas.
How do you
Not kidding.
explain for their family?
There is.
Huh? I'm kidding, but yeah, that's interesting. Their time,
It
their
is
time
a
had come.
feeling.
Just love the feeling of people dying.
Why are you guys laughing at this?
It says the one with an Obama demon.
Wait, what?
She has an Obama demon as her profile picture. What do you expect
Yeah, I know.
from her?
Wait, what?
Your Skype profile picture is of an Obama demon.
It's not.
A snake.
Oh, wait, that
Who
is
likes
a
Obama?
It's Photoshop.
Who likes Obama?
No one? Not anymore, anyway.
I could change it.
I don't. I never have because my family's how do you?
Oh, I didn't realize it was
Racist.
Obama till now.
I could change it to something way better.
I'm not racist. I like black people. Black people are cool.
Black people are cool. And black
Yeah, but my family's like, well, my mom and my brother's not, but my dad and like his entire family are like Niger this and Niger that, but the other word I don't want to say it.
The NIGTER.
Yeah, that. And I'm just
That
like, black people aren't all, not all black people are that. There could be white people like that too.
True.
And they're like, nuh-uh, and I'm like,
My dad-
uh-huh.
Yeah.
in my house,
Uh-huh.
I'm allowed to say nigga.
Because those kind of people are trashy people.
Well, let's just say.
Oh, this one time at my brother's birthday. Okay, so Kane and Tommy have the same birthdays. Anyways, so,
We don't even know.
across from us, they were like, this is like this family of black people, and they were like, oh shit, no, my mama, stuff like that. And I was trying so hard not to laugh, to say anything racist, and I'm just over here like, keep it inside you, and they're just like, oh, they're acting so ratchet, and then they have like this baby,
He's so ratchet.
and it's just, I was trying so hard not to like, laugh or anything like that.
Well, that
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how hard it was.
reminds me.
It was very hard.
I had a
wasn't it?
birthday party that was probably the worst birthday party that anyone could ever have. So, it was for my 7th birthday party. My life. That's 7 years old is about the time when I start actually remembering things, where I can remember back to that time. So that was a pretty. It was a pretty good year for me. Okay, I was feeling good. I was getting interested in some things. Me and my mom decided to come up with a thing called flashlight tag. In the middle of the night, in the complete dark, we give each and every one of us a flashlight, and then the taggers have a flashlight to go look for people, and then they switch off or whatever. Some genius kids decide to put flashlights onto their heads, running at full speed. They run into each other. One kid gets an indented skull, and the other one splits his eyelid open. Never again do we ever do night games for a birthday party.
I need food. I'm starving to death.
That's the first word that you said in like 50, like,
I know.
forever.
Have you ever
Wait.
just like I've never noticed him that
Wait, who?
quiet.
Aaron.
Me?
Aaron, yeah. Still, Tim, you still have not told us anything about yourself.
Seriously.
Neither have I
By the
or
way,
Aaron.
I'm the quietest one in this call today.
Yeah.
You
And
what?
Me and Captain
Okay.
and Gabby are over here like spitting out all this.
Just spitting out
Yep,
everything.
telling you.
Like
Yeah, we're spitting out our teeth and no, I'm just kidding.
Give me
This
food.
crazy stuff that's happened,
Food. Give
and
me
then
food.
they just have nothing. It's like me, Captain, and Gabby have the most interesting and colorful lives, and then they're just like,
I've
so
all
much.
right. I have one
Not
more
interesting.
story for you guys to see if you'll puke, and then I'll give Crafter a chance. So, we went. Me and my family went to Hawaii,
No, just kidding.
and my mom and dad took me to the USS Arizona memorial or whatever, because they thought I'd be interested in it. I was and from that day on, I've been obsessed with World War II, mostly Pearl Harbor though. Like I can name every ship. But anyway, so we went to the USS Arizona and we were looking down at the
Oh
memorial. We were
yeah, the Arizona
yeah,
ship.
we were looking down at the ships or at the wreckage of the ship,
Hey,
and I could see.
The USS.
I could see at the.
Can you come over to this
Oh my
area?
goodness, guys.
Well, where our land.
And I could see at the very tip of the ship, I could see a skeletal body float up to the surface. Like they had to.
Oh
They had to
God.
call military personnel to come pick it up and put it into an unknown soldier grave.
I
Oh
need
my god, I would have freaked
Yeah.
out.
It was interesting.
I would have just like screamed like a little girl, just like, oh my.
I would have screamed, and I would have
After
screamed like
teleporting.
a little.
And you know
They want-
they've done an
Little
estimate. There's
baby
at
girl.
least another 5,000 trapped bodies under that ship that no one's
Ew.
found
Ew.
because they're trapped in there.
Why don't they like go
can't.
under there
Ooh.
They
and
can't
like?
go under there. It's like twisted metal and whatnot, and just bombshells everywhere.
Oh, I was on iFunny. I was on iFunny the other day. All right, so
Oh, here we go. iFunny.
I
Alright.
funny, man.
Ha,
I
ha,
funny.
ha, ha,
That's
ha.
so funny.
sad. This is actually really sad and just heartless thing to do. There's this one guy on iFunny, and he's always like, "Oh, you know, I beat
One
up someone
guy.
today, blah blah blah, and all that." He's like, "Oh, I just beat up someone today. They were autistic," and I'm just like, "Oh my god." No, seriously, I have it somewhere in here. So that I can remember the
Do you
heartlessness.
know how long it makes for you to make a 31 enchantment thing?
Okay, where is it? Okay, here we go. So he posted this. This is my friend's autistic brother. We take turns beating him senseless, and then we take his money. He's too scared to tell his parents. LOL.
Oh my god.
That's just heartless right there.
They should join the They should
I
join
would have
the.
found them and stabbed them with
They
a
should
knife.
they should join the
God.
MySpace club of loners, depressed people.
Oh, and whenever
you
I
like
comment,
my puppy?
okay, so I commented, "You're just heartless," and he said,
Guys, I found a dog.
That's my dog.
No,
Oh,
it's wild.
Okay, he said, alright, so what I said, it was something like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's another one of his posts. He's lifting _ beast _ Anyways. Here's another one of his posts. Me and my friends always pick on this disabled kid whenever he tries to talk to us. Today he tried to sit with us and lunch, but we grabbed his tray and threw it away instead. He started crying like, LOL. And
I'm
you know what I
sorry I can't hear you due to some rude person in the background.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I said is, who the hell likes this?
Ray, do you
everyone who
have
likes this
bones?
have no soul. And then he said, sit down, fag.
Mm-hmm.
I have some bones.
I'm gonna find out where he lives, and I'm going to kill him.
You go.
Hey, Green, tell me where he
Here.
lives. Once you find where he lives, tell me and I'll beat his ass.
No,
Oh.
not kidding. My stepdad has like a ton of guns, and I'm going
I don't
to.
need no guns, dude.
Dude, we have built-in
I have my own
guns.
fist.
You're gonna drive all the
Yeah, I
way.
know.
You're gonna
He has
drive.
built-in guns.
You're gonna get your mother to drive you all the way over there.
Dude,
Mommy,
I'm
can
gonna
you
get my
drive
breath.
me here?
you know what?
We're gonna beat up this little
Let
child.
me tell you a story. I am.
We want to beat up this little kid.
And he looks 10. He looks 10.
Let me tell you a story. I am 5'12", and I can get away with looking like a 19-year-old. So I think I'll be able to drive myself.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you would have to
wow.
have a fake ID and like a fake driver's license.
People say I look
Done.
14.
People say I look way
Dude, I look
younger
like
than
Batman.
12.
I'm back.
Guys, what do I look like? Like, how do you think I look like?
I don't-
Um,
how old or how do you
You
think?
I can't.
would be a
Say-
skater, dude.
After I think you're
What?
blonde with blue eyes.
You look like you would skate.
That's
like-
close.
You look
I'm-
like you would be
from
one
what,
of
from what I've seen, you look
skater
like you're
part.
14.
What?
I'm blonde with blue eyes.
I've only seen Crafter like for a split second when he showed his face on Skype.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what Crafter
Send me a
looks like.
picture
Yeah,
of
he
him.
does.
I've seen you on
Send
Instagram,
me
but
a
it's not
picture.
that best of a photo quality.
Tim has showed his face to me billions of times.
No.
I've only seen one picture of him, and that's it.
Yeah, he's done that to me too. And
Yeah,
like people that I've been in a Skype like on Skype with for like a long time, well like for a couple of weeks or so, then I'll show my face. But other than that, I
I've
don't
only
like
seen
to.
Green's face. I've never seen her full actual body. I guess all she takes is
I've seen
selfies
it.
of her face.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the other
my
thing.
mom, she put styling
That's
gel in
just
my
not
hair, and
selfies.
after I took it all out, my hair looked like
Self-
paper. I am not kidding.
They're
My
not
hair looked like
selfies, they're
paper and felt
selfies.
like freaking rock.
If it's a body, it's a belfie. But it's a face, it's a selfie.
It's
I've
cool.
shown
I've
my
never
face on
seen
the
my body.
internet millions of times, so you will all know what I look like, or hopefully do.
I don't.
I don't care.
You look like
I do.
Crafter.
Yeah, I don't.
You look like
I don't-
Crafter. You look like
Actually, no, I
Crafter to
do
me.
know what you look like. You look like you're a crafter, but like you're 18.
I know, right?
you look like Clint Eastwood.
What?
Wow.
What?
Does anyone have
How does that make sense? Hold on, I'm gonna send you guys a link of something with me in it.
The only people that I've shown my face to on Skype is Crafter and Seth and Aaron.
She only trusts the smallest of people.
True. And Cole and Gus. And that's about it.
No, we're all good.
Wait,
friends.
and my best friend.
Honestly,
well,
I've been-
duh.
Crafter is not in the call anymore.
Is he?
Crafter.
alright, I'm not kidding. I've been told I'm ugly a lot, so I sort of believe it now. Anyways,
What happened to Crafter?
Same
don't
here.
wanna, like to show my face.
Same here.
It's people, and this one time our teacher he put this quote on the board, and he said how you view yourself is of little interest. How other people perceive you is important. And I was like, okay, so if somebody says I'm ugly, then I should get plastic surgery just to please them, not to please myself. Like, seriously.
Like,
Oh,
that's
and
a
this
stupid
person named
quote.
Jeremy that like I never talked to.
brother. Hello.
My dad's name is Jeremy.
That's
And he
my
said,
dad's
do you
name.
believe?
For
He
real?
said, do you believe what
So at
people say?
the
And I
end
said,
at
yes,
the
I
end
believe
of
what-
that video, you can see what I look like. I actually probably look really stupid because I'm wearing a beanie, but whatever. What happened to Crafter? Like, what the heck?
I'm not kidding. A lot.
Crafter's
of
got 300 and something. I think 30 something.
a lot of people say that I'm ugly, and it's just like,
He's got like over 300.
yeah, you look like a crafter, but you're older.
Mhm.
That's what you look like. Anyways,
Well, I think that's a good wrap to this video. Like, this has been an hour video. Jeez.
Who would want to watch an hour of
This
video
was,
that's talking
this
about
was, I swear to you, this was entertaining. This was pure entertainment.
yeah, I'm just over here talking about how I flopped my
Comments.
arm around, how I flopped my broken arm around, and my mother's puking in a bag.
Wow.
I barely.
I'm actually doing it right now.
Oh, wow,
actually,
okay.
And I barely.
We did not need to
Commentating.
know that.
And I,
I'm doing it right now, but I don't think anyone wants to see.
and I barely talked.
Yeah, I know, right? We don't know anything about Crafter.
It's like it was mostly me, Captain, and Gabby
Yeah.
talking.
Alright,
We were like the entertainment.
yeah. So,
Y'all are the entertainment
I
now.
guess we'll
I'm gonna go and watch
see you
it
in
right
the
now.
next video.